NASA's 3D printed habitat challenge has seen several companies now competing for a high honor to design the first habitats for humans on the Moon and even Mars. Using 3D printing, these competitors have proven their ability to create structures such as cones, cylinders, and beams. The most recent phase of the competition takes things to a new level by asking the teams to present their ideas for entire structures. A lot of the ideas offered thus far have been low dome-like structures, some partially buried in the ground, but AI Space Factory, the second place winner of the most recent competition round, has something a little bit different in mind. Marcia, short for Mars Habitat, features tall, cylindrical structures that resemble elongated eggs, optimized to handle internal atmospheric pressure and structural stresses. They're quite different from Earth dwellings, which are designed to handle mostly gravity and wind. The ground level of each Marcia structure has a garage that contains external systems and exploration activities with a supporting wet lab. Above that is the main hub with 34 square meters of joint dry lab and kitchen. The third level has individual cabins, a sanitation pod, and a hydroponic garden. The fourth level is a recreation and exercise area and features a bright water-filled skylight. Each building is made from two shells with the space between them acting as a light well. The reason so much work is being put into developing methods and materials for construction on Mars is that it isn't realistic at all to consider bringing materials from Earth. So everything must be fabricated from the materials readily available on the red planet or the moon. To that end, AI Space Factory is developing basalt fiber reinforced PLA, with the basalt extracted from Mars rocks and the PLA harvested and processed from plants grown on Mars. Whenever humans do get to the point at which colonizing Mars is an imminent possibility, NASA plans to send robots ahead to the planet to gather materials and create 3D printed habitats so that they're ready for the people when they arrive. The structures may look alien from the outside, but on the inside they appear comfortable and livable. The fact that they're built vertically means that there's no need for a robot to travel across an unknown surface to build them. A stationary rover with a telescoping arm builds the structures in its place. NASA has awarded AI Space Factory almost $21,000 to further develop their project. And of course, I'll keep you updated here on your weekly tech update. In today's health news, Google Glass may have failed as a high-tech fashion trend, but it's showing promise as a tool to help children with autism better navigate social situations. A new smartphone app that pairs with a Google Glass headset uses facial recognition software to give the wearer real-time updates on which emotions people are expressing. In a pilot trial, 14 children with autism spectrum disorder used this program at home for an average of just over 10 weeks. After treatment, the kids showed improved social skills, including increased eye contact and the ability to decode facial expressions. After her son Alex, now 9, participated in the study, Donji Columbine described the Google Glass therapy as remarkable. She noticed within a few weeks that Alex, who was 7 years old at the time, was meeting her eyes more often, a behavior change that stuck since treatment ended, she says. And Alex enjoyed using the Google Glass app. Columbine recalls her son telling her excitedly, "Mommy, I could read minds," and others refer to Google Glass as their superpower. If the Google Glass therapy performs well in future clinical trials and is cleared for widespread use, it could be a powerful learning aid for many children with autism, which affects an estimated 1 in 59 children in the U.S. That's according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Already, Columbine expects that Alex will have better relationships with people, and that's absolutely life-changing. You don't need otherworldly powers to be a superhero. Some superpowers include just being filthy rich or insanely smart, or both. Now you can actually be like Tony Stark with Little Bit's Avengers Hero Inventor Kit. It was made in collaboration with Marvel. Each kit comes with interchangeable bits, or electronic building blocks that attach magnetically to a transparent sleeve that kids can wear. Using a companion app, kids can follow along with step-by-step instructions and video tutorials to receive their hero training from the Avengers. Each superhero teaches a different lesson. Iron Man's activity is centered on the LED matrix. Ant-Man and the Wasp's lesson uses the accelerometer to teach kids about speed and movement. Black Widow will teach you to go undercover with the light sensor, and Black Panther and Shuri will offer the final lesson on customizing your coding inventions. This is Little Bit's second collaboration with Disney, the first being the $100 Star Wars Droid Inventor Kit that lets you create your own motorized R2-D2. The Avengers Hero Inventor Kit will be available coming up in August on the 24th or roundabout there for $150. Tesla isn't limiting its fun-oriented EV updates to its upcoming party mode. Elon Musk has promised that some of the best Atari games are going to be playable in Tesla cars as part of their next version 9.0 software update. Said to be coming soon. The exec didn't provide a full list of the titles, but the indication was that Missile Command, Pole Position, and Tempest would ideally be part of the release, which will make them available as Easter eggs. And crucially, you won't just be tapping on the screen or twiddling with thumb wheels. For pole position, for instance, you'll actually use the car's steering wheel to drive in the game. Musk also not so subtly hinted that more was in the works, suggesting that game developers should apply to Tesla to make games that use the center touchscreen. In that regard, you could think of the Atari ports as Tesla dipping its toes into the gaming waters. Although you probably wouldn't jump into your Model 3 just to play a game, this could be quite entertaining if, say, you're waiting for a friend in the parking lot. And finally, happening in this week's What The? A Facebook video shows a man chasing people in a Jacksonville convenience store wielding a live alligator. First Coast News reached out to the man who posted the video, and he stated, quote, that it was all fun and games. I knew everybody in there. The incident is currently under investigation according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. It's currently unknown if the man has done anything illegal, but I'm guessing taking a live alligator into a store isn't exactly something the cops would approve of. Thanks for watching your weekly tech update. If you have a story you think I should feature on the program, you need to shoot me an email, djraymcneil@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Your Weekly Tech Update, and of course check out our podcast, audio and video versions available at iTunes, Google, Spotify, and elsewhere on the interwebs. Till next time, I'm Ray McNeil. Good night, world.